I went to this, and then back, and then to this again, and then back. To the coffin cam.
Yeah, right? Oh, man. Ernovision.
Yes.
Oh, God. How did we get back there?
Either way. My point is, if something is
has mass appeal?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It is more likely to be flagged as being sexist.
That makes sense.
And,
well, I mean, look at the Mass Effect games.
Yes.
And Dragon Age, same thing.
Which is funny because both give you the option to play as a female character.
True.
So it's odd that even in that situation, it's still...
Yeah, evil as friggin' EA is as a company, they are one of the best when it comes to actual equality in video games.
It is true. Where Ubisoft is now getting fucking flack because, oh god, it would take us too long to create a pair of boobs.
I feel like that would not be a true thing. I feel like, well, one, you can be like, well, they don't bounce because we have support.
Well, here's the thing, and I was actually watching a Let's Drown Out on Yahtzee's channel, where they were talking about this. It's the dude who does Zero Punctuation.
Oh.
He's got his own channel where he and a buddy of his like play a game for an hour or so and just talk about things, sort of like what we're doing, just more entertaining and more professional and better.
Well, I mean, to be fair, we've been doing this a week and a half now.
Yeah.
I think we're doing okay. I don't think we're doing.
We're not terrible.
I mean, but we're certainly doing better than than one would expect.
But the thing they had mentioned, and I'll totally link to their episode too, so you guys can go check that out. The thing they mentioned was that turning a game like they're already at the fucking alpha testing phases of the new Assassin's Creed without a female model.
Wait, no, I call bullshit. There are 1,000 female characters in the game.
Without a playable female model.
Right.
And the thing is, like, it's not like the old days where it was just, ooh, alright, I'll just change a few pixels.
Right, I mean, there's shading, there's...
not everything. Just that, it's the skeleton.
Yeah.
I mean, again, it's all of the actions...
skeletons had boobs.
No, not that. I just mean the actions. Like, if you look at the male body and the female body, I mean, shoulder width, legs, torso, everything. Everything is different.
True.
To the point that, like, every action, like, you have the animation for opening a door.
Yeah.
That whole animation needs to be reworked. Where's the hen? Where's the arm? How wide are the shoulders? Where does this move?
My counterpoint to that would be, I would say that so few people, especially if they were to, to do it just as, at this point, I think so few people would actually notice those differences.
Dude, Killzone lawsuit guy noticed that it wasn't 1080p, it was 980 or 920 upscaled.
Oh, I didn't say nobody would.
To the point that it was blurry enough to be distracting.
No,
I'm not
saying
are gonna bitch.
Nobody would. I'm just saying that the vast majority,
I know,
are not gonna care about that.
I would think.
I would say that they would gain more by doing it than they would lose.
Yes.
I mean, just my opinion.
But I understand. Well, again, how clunky would it be? Because this raises even more problems. Is look at how perfectly fluid all the animations are for the male model. Look at the female model's animations; they're all clunky, like they just tacked it on.
Well, I mean, I honestly, for the most part, think it could be, I mean, at least passable as a reskin.
Yes,
but
I agree, but I see where they're coming from.
I like this.
You are, you are a master of your craft.
Hell, Forkosh.
Forkosh!
Oh, well, Forkosh to you, too.
Who are you climbing this tower for? Forkosh.
What, like Kosh point out? No?
Awful.
Yeah, that was bad. That was bad even for me.
But anyway, going back to it, it's just... I get where they're coming from. The bigger question is why it wasn't already in development from the beginning.
Well, right. I mean, they can't tell me that they haven't done one, because Assassin's Creed Liberation.
And here's... This was another thing I believe they had mentioned. I'm just it's gonna be okay, buddy.
Yeah, it's okay.
You are...
What am I?
You are...
I am Groot.
No, you're
I'm not Groot.
Was it Apocalypse from X-Men? No, who's the...
I wanted an opportunity to say I am Groot, that's all.
Was he Russian or Apocalypse, right?
Colossus.
Colossus, thank you. Wow, I'm fucking dumb as all hell.
Apocalypse has that kind of color to him, too.
Yeah. No, but you knew who I was talking about, the whole metal body.
When you were, like, the Russian guy. Like,
yeah, Peter something or other. He has my name. I think his name's Peter, isn't it?
I believe it is, actually, yes.
And he dated Katie Pride. For a short Good.
So that reminds me, that Days of Future Past, good flick.
Oh, was it decent?
It was wicked good. Yeah.
You guys will find I don't go to movie theaters.
I'll convince him to at some point.
He will. I go now and again for like really big ones. I think the last one I went to was Star Trek was the last. No, the Lego Movie. Because I in my 22 years of age, I am also 5. Get up there, man. There you go.
There, perfect. Boris Huckleberry, because that's a good name. Yeah,
good.
gosh, what's the next one I absolutely am going to need to see in the theater? Saw Guardians. That was fantastic.
I have heard just nothing but good things.
So
about
even the
Guardians.
soundtrack, man, the soundtrack is great. But no, that's fantastic. I'm obviously gonna have to see Batman vs Superman. You can tell me that I'm a dumbass for thinking that Ben Affleck actually will do a decent job, but I don't care.
Again, I don't.
And we can't judge it till it's out.
Right.
So,
Again, we don't know until it's oh god, this is not going well at all.
it's probably fine.
Climb, you
Gosh,
fucker.
I can't think of a single one that's like, oh, I need to go see this later this year or something. I feel like there's one that I'm forgetting that's like coming out that I do want to see. Though.
You've already said X-Men.
Yep.
X-Men. New Avengers. When that comes out?
Is that next year?
I
want to say
I don't
is
know
that
if it's
2014 or
next,
2015?
Yeah, Age of Ultron is. I think it's next year.
So that's probably the next big one I need to see anyway. Because I'm not like the Hobbit thing. Never.
We're not going to go see Fantastic Four.
No, my God! All right, so
Because-
yes, I am one of those people, but my reasoning is not that it's he's black,
Well,
so
we should
that's
explain
terrible.
for anybody who doesn't already know what we're talking about.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
In the new Fantastic Four movie they're making, for any of you who aren't familiar with Fantastic Four, there are two characters, Susan Storm and Johnny Storm. Johnny Storm's the Human Torch, Susan Storm's the Invisible One.
You'll notice they have the same last name.
Yes, because in the comics they're brother and sister, completely blood related, not half brother and sister, they're full siblings. You are... You have failed.
I have failed again.
You are...
Watch Dingo fail again.
What do you think? Shall we climb one more and talk about Fantastic
I
Four?
believe I think we should continue this.
I think
though
that's
we
good.
might have to do it as like a double-length episode or something. I don't.
Oh no, I'll find somewhere okay to cut this.
Perfect.
But anyway,
but yeah,
carry
so
on.
they are supposed to be full-blooded siblings.
Related, as in to a genetic level, they are related.
Yes. Yeah. So.
Do you want to go ahead and
Yeah. Well,
just
I mean, so
run through the power thing?
Well, yeah. No, I mean it's not even the power thing. I don't even.
Or just go ahead and.
Basically, my only problem with it is they have a white actor playing, or actually, Hispanic, I believe, actress playing Sue Storm, which is fine. I don't care.
Right, whatever. That's not
and they
the
have
issue.
A black actor playing, playing Johnny Storm. Now, if just pick the same goddamn race for both of them. I mean, yes, I
Right.
understand that may sound old school. I don't know. Maybe I'm just stupid.
Well, here's the thing though: is I guess I can't complain Black Johnny Storm. I guess at the same time I could complain Hispanic Sue Storm.
Well,
It's
I mean,
just
as long as they're the same.
Right, that's the thing, is it's not even a matter of, well, they have to be the same race because I'm not comfortable with that being mixed.
Right.
They have to be the same race because they're supposed to be literally full-blooded, same mother, same father,
Right.
siblings.
And the biggest problem I have with that is I have siblings that are full-blooded, and I have siblings that are not. And I can tell you from personal experience, the family dynamic is entirely different.
Exactly, and that's the
so
thing, is you
that's
won't-
my only issue with it. That's all.
And that's where I just... Again, I'm okay with it otherwise. Like, again, if they wanted to make Reed Richards
Yeah.
German, whatever, fuck you, go for it.
Well, I mean, if they wanted to make him half cat, I wouldn't care.
Turn fucking Victor Von Doom into a Teletubby. And, alright, I'd probably have problems with that. But again, the point is, it's not even a matter of what they changed, it's a matter of why they didn't keep it consistent between both of them.
Right, and we understand that's probably nitpicky, and you guys are like, shut up, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Seriously. But
whatever,
it's
that's
my
our...
opinion, it's our channel, we can say it.
Exactly, welcome to the internet.
Yeah.
We're gonna tell you things, and you're not gonna like them, and you're gonna call us bad names in the comments, and we're gonna cry a little bit, and then we're gonna try and...
I'll accept the crying part.
Alright.
I'm probably not going to do that.
Alright.
Yeah, no.
Just like you're not gonna win a single round of this game of climbing Dongly Men. Dongly is going to be... Alright. I think dongly is going to be my new adjective for this game.
I think that's the name of the first episode.
I'm gonna go on Steam after
The Grim and
this.
Dongle Show?
Yeah, the Grim and Asshole Show.
Yeah, that was
From
great,
our
by the way.
fucking Five Nights at Freddy's playthrough,
Oh
which
my
was
God.
goddamn terrifying.
It was fantastic. What did you guys think about the contrast between the one gentleman who was screaming and the one gentleman who was laughing like he was some sort of mental patient? I won't say who's who.
Good news for you guys, we've got another horror series planned.
Oh, yes.
You might have already seen, I posted a picture I drew up earlier on Twitter and our Facebook and shit. We're going to be getting into SCP Containment Breach.
And I can't fucking wait.
He is really excited. We want to finish off a couple of the ones we're doing now.
Yeah, because we get distracted easy.
We really do.
Well,
we want to at least finish one series before we open that one.
Stop the A button!
You are...
Everything but A. There we... how come it doesn't... Oh, it can only take input. There we go. Why can't
Yeah, you can do two at once, see?
That's...
Or, I mean, you can... If you hold down the button, it's automatically not sticking. But yeah, we're gonna be getting into that because, one...
It's a fantastic game.
Two, the SCP Foundation is just bitchin'.
Right.
Which was actually, I think that was how I got you into it in the first place. Did I get you into it, or were you already into SCP?
No, you completely got me into it. You were just at work. You were telling me a couple of the
that's right.
just about a couple of the items.
I think I started with 173, which was the.
It started, I believe, as a conversation we were having about. I think it was the show Warehouse 13. I think we were talking about.
Actually, and yeah, it was funny. Is that show even still on?
I don't know. Fantastic show.
It
was good. For the seasons I saw, there were a season or two I didn't see.
That and Fringe.
Fringe was fantastic.
Fringe was a cool ass show. I missed the end of it because shit happened in my life.
Fringe actually after the second or third season, Fringe got really fucking weird. Which I mean,
which was the point of the show.
Well, I mean, I just mean more so.
Yeah, it got uncomfortably weird.
Yeah, like kind of like the last season of Heroes. Come to think of it,
actually, yeah. I was gonna
in
say like
almost the exact same manner. In fact, it was almost the exact same plot at that point.
Really? Because I feel like Heroes' plot was a...
Well, no, I mean, I just mean for the reason that made it weird.
Whoa! There was some leg stuff going on there. Did you see that?
I did see that. That was... You should probably see some type of...
I am gonna
doctor?
so loop that at the end. Wrong one. Wrong. Get that fucking thing up there.
That's what she said.
These people are very flexible.
My pants vibrated earlier. I wonder if that was my wife attempting to contact me.
I hope so, because if it was anything else, then you might be that one person we mentioned.
Also, can I have a towel?
Oh, good. For reasons, I actually have a towel right over there.
I don't want to know what the reasons are.
I don't actually know the reasons. I'm not sure why there's a towel over there.
But clearly there has to be a reason it didn't just... it didn't just come into existence in that location.
We don't know that for sure.
Well, no.
I don't constantly monitor this room. In fact, I'm not really in here much unless I'm editing or we're doing this. Which is a shame, because I love this room.
It's a nice room.
All of my anime figures that I didn't need to get, but decided to get because reasons.
Well, I mean, here's the thing with needs. I mean, with the exception of a place to live, which even technically wouldn't be considered a need, because you can exist without a place to sleep. You could just sleep in a car if you had a car. But,
that's true.
With the exception of, we'll say, a domicile. And food...
Oh god. This
there
is
are
not
no
working at all.
necessities.
That is... Well, I mean, even... If we were to go by Maslow's hierarchy of need, it's... I think it's
kind of food
shelter
number one.
Well, Wi-Fi is number one.
Yes, that's right.
I believe food is number two. Shelter is third. I feel like companionship is above that, or at least like social acceptance to some level.
Oh, I don't care about that.
And then luxuries is basically the fifth thing. So I mean, do I need these figures? Absolutely not. I mean, they're the absolute top of the pyramid. But at the same time, I've already got most of the other shit covered, so whatever. I like tiny PVC people.
PVC people?
No.
Sometimes, alright, all the time, I just like mixing words together. I don't know why. It's really a character flaw that I have.
There is no such thing as a character flaw. And I say that because there is no...
Have you met...
Quack? Yes.
Okay.
You know Quack watches this.
Does he?
Yes.
Well, then we'll edit that part out.
I figured we weren't going to mention Quack.
I didn't know he had internet.
Yeah.
Or electricity.
I'm pretty sure he watches this.
Does he?
Hi, Quack. Hi, Quack. We love you.
Long time.
I'm just gonna blank out his name.
That's perfect. You're gonna watch this whole thing and just kind of click.
Yeah, just Quack. Quack.
Have you seen Homeless?
Yeah.
Oh man, I have come to terms with the fact I'm a horrible human being. It's fine.
Yeah.
Though him and Grim and I have had this conversation 100 times before. I strongly believe the old saying, "Actions speak louder than words," and therefore should be weighed more than words.
Well,
so
yeah.
I can say terrible things all the time, but if I do good things, then balances out.
Which, I mean, as long as the terrible things we say are still... Whoa, dizzy cam.
Yeah.
As long as the terrible things we say are terrible, but I guess to an extent agreeable by at least
I agree with damn near everything that I say.
We just need 9 other people to agree with the things we say.
Hmm.
Everything goes in tens.
Oh, does
If you have 10 people for any cause, it just works better. How many rallies have you ever seen with 9 people that work?
I mean, let's be honest. A rally with just 10 people isn't all that rally.
The point is, you're in the double digits. You need to be in the double digits with anything.
I really think that's awkward where I'm grabbing that guy's neck. That's, for some reason, more awkward than grabbing the danglies.
Just...
Right? Like,
oh,
I don't know why, but that just seemed like it was so much more awkward than just grabbing his danglies.
Allow me to whisper sweet nothings in your ear. Quesadilla.
That was not sweet nothings.
Enchilada.
I actually walked up to my wife at one point and just started whispering in her ear. I literally just started whispering sweet nothing, sweet nothing, sweet nothing, sweet nothing.
And how did that work?
She punched me.
Oh, that's...
Yeah, like a desk.
Like in a sexy way?
No.
like in a...
Like, you dumbass, and then kind of punched me in the stomach.
Oh,
like,
well, mission accomplished.
Yeah, we have a unique dichotomy between the two of us.
You used a big word.
I did, I think I might have even used it right. I'm not sure, but
maybe.
I think so.
I'm not willing to
tell me if I'm a dumbass in the comments.
Do that.
Why am I wearing a bra?
Well, now it's sexist.
Well, that's just why it's there.
Actually,
we go.
Well, you're Cecil.
Cecil Wirtz.
Wirtz. Is that a U or a V? That must be a U. Wirtz.
Yeah.
Wirtz.
Wirtz, my homie.
You have warts. You have warts, Dingo.
No.
Yeah, you have warts.
Oh man, so are they ever gonna finish this Minecraft Xbox One thing?
Yeah. Oh, the PS4 version just got rejected.
Yeah, they had some issues, which honestly they must have known that. They know what Sony's standards.
Well, yeah.
Are. So they knew it was coming back. I don't know why they sent it.
I
mean, I don't judge them.
It's not.
Honestly.
It's not like they lose anything. I don't think they literally
they lost a week of time.
That's true. I guess. Well, I imagine they were still working on it during that week.
I'm sure they knew that the issues were there to begin with. But exactly. They do have to go through the whole cert process again. So.
Well, it might have been one of those things where they were going to appeal and be like, "Look, we know this is wrong with it, but
Stanton Mihan,
we're going to patch all this stuff
right
immediately. Will you let it slip by?" And
right. They
Sony was
planned
just
on having like a day one patch.
Yeah, and Sony was just like, "We can't."
Right.
Which I'm okay with because
there's way too many day one patches.
Yeah, one of the things, and we've already gone over how we're not. Well, I'm not a big fan of the new generation of consoles, but day one patches, I got.
Wow, that was a nice little monkey move there.
That was really good.
I don't want to see you fall.
Well, too bad. But one of the things that pisses me off is like with any new game, and part of the reason I literally just got rid of my Xbox One was like everything. Any game, it takes like fucking an hour to install it, and then it's like, by the way, here's a fucking 17 gig update for it.
Well, what really blows my mind is that Microsoft has access to and all the rights to a superior technology.
Yes.
However, they choose not to use it because Blu-rays are the in thing.
The thing right now.
And the reason I feel I'm able to have an educated opinion on this anyway, is when all of that stuff was going on with Blu-ray and HD DVD, which you people may not even remember, I was working in a video store at the time, so I kept myself very, very up to date on it. And yes, you can fit more information on a Blu-ray. An HD DVD can read about 10 times as fast.
Yeah.
I'll take 2 of those over 1 Blu-ray any day of the week.
Again, I've never had a problem with multiple discs either.
Yeah, like that. I mean, I get that. Yes, we're Americans. Yes, we're lazy. I'm lazy. I'm American. I don't mind having more than 1 disc.
Well, honestly, back in the PlayStation 1 days, which was where the whole multi-disc thing was.
Yeah, 7-disc games.
Well, that was. I don't know about you, but I considered that a mark of pride. Like, I still remember. And just fun fact for you guys, Final Fantasy VIII was the first Final Fantasy game I ever played. And I remember how fucking accomplished I felt the first time I got to disc 2, and it was like, please insert the next disc, and I was like, holy shit!
I think, let's see, what was it, on Xbox 360? I think Dead Space 3, if I recall, was on more than 1 disc. I think they did it really well with, like, you only had to switch the disc once at a certain point in the game, and, like, you went in an elevator.
Yes.
And you were going down to the next level, and it was like, oh, please insert disc 2. So it was really, it was naturally done, it wasn't... But anyway, so the fact that they went with Blu-ray and paid Sony a shit ton of money to make every Xbox a Sony product, I don't really know what the point was, but hey, fuck them.
The big thing I don't get is...
I'm a ballerina!
Yeah. Part of the big thing that dissuades a lot of people from, like, PC gaming, for example, and don't jump me on this one, because I love my computer, I do, but I still love consoles as well. I'm not one of those...
I mean, we're sitting here playing this on an Xbox 360 controller, so...
That's true.
Just throwing that out there.
But the thing is, like, the biggest appeal of a console over a computer is, 1, cost.
Yes.
And 2, convenience. You know, if you have a 360... any 360 game you buy will work unless the developer sucks ass. Whereas when it comes to a computer, I mean...
there's a lot of homework you have to do.
There's a lot of, like, can I run this? What graphics card do I need for this? And, I mean, when I built Compzilla, which is what we've been playing all our shit on, I literally had my buddy, who's super computer savvy, just go on Newegg, and I was like, look, pick everything, here's your budget, pick everything that will make my computer amazing. Get up there, you man!
Oh, come on!
God. Alright, one more.
It was so close.
Have you won a single round?
No, I have not won 1 round.
It's probably fine.
This episode is Grim Kicks Dingo's ass.
It's
is what this
probably
episode
fine.
is. And I think that is probably where we have to...
Is that where we have to stop?
It is, unfortunately.
Can we squeeze one more in?
I don't know. I don't know how many times I feel like getting stabbed tonight.
That's a good point.
I think 0's the number.
0 is usually the ideal...
I've ignored her for 15 minutes.
That's probably bad.
Probably should.
Yeah, you know what? We'll cut it here then.
For those of you who don't know me personally, my wife is the boss, and I am a big steaming pussy. So...
See, he is to marriage what I am to Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yes! She tells me to do something, I scream like a little girl, and then I do it.
Which is probably fine. So you know what? On that note, then, we will wrap this up. And hey, you know what? Next time, we'll keep doing this conversation thing, if you're digging it.
I like the whole talking thing. It's weird. So what do you think?
I mean, if you like this, let us know in the comments. If you prefer we just play our game and be stupid,
just berate each other, then we can do that too.
Not pretend to have... an idea or opinion of things. Just let us know.
Oh, and sometimes we're wrong. I don't know if we pointed that out before. Sometimes we are wrong.
Everything we say is basically accompanied by a giant asterisk that says, all completely our opinion.
Yeah, right? So, catch us next time on Grim and Dingo.
Catch you later, guys.